Day 3 on vlogtober. We've nipped out, we've been to the charity shop, we've been to the supermarket. The story for the supermarket was, we're stood at the checkout and Lisa said, "Hey, do you reckon his dog drinks those ciders as well?" And I'm like, what on earth are you talking about? So I turned round and there's Bob and Spit the dog on his arm buying these cheap
Not the
ciders.
real Bob and Spit the dog.
It was
an imitation.
It was Bob and Spit the dog with a conveyor belt full of cheap ciders. Anyway,
I was curious whether the dog drinks them as well.
after Bob and Spit had gone, the checkout operator comes round to the other checkout and says, "Oh, have you got any hand sanitizer?" So I'm not sure how hygienic Spit the dog was.
Oh, Bob.
But you could just imagine the manager, couldn't you? "Oh, was that Bob and Spit? What did they say about the cheap ciders?" Anyway, let's take a look at what we've bought.
Another charity shop visit. And another story to go
There is a story on that.
There is another story.
Let's have a look at the merchandise first, Lisa.
So we've got
Electromagnetic wave theory, 50p. That'll do nicely.
advanced signal processing, 50p. Methods of discrete signal and system analysis.
Good bit of reading material there. Tell them the story about the charity shop then, Lisa.
On the charity shop door, it says card payments only. And it's like, why? Why can you only pay? It's £1.50 is all we need to pay. Anyway, the sign's been on the door all week when we've been going in. So I said to Shane, I'm going to go and ask. So I trots over to the counter, asked the lad behind the counter, is it really only card payments? Anyway, the story was that earlier on in the week, or last week, the charity shop was broken into and they stole their till. And they also did the charity shop across the street, which is a bit low, really, isn't it?
Who breaks into a charity shop to steal the till?
Yeah, is as low as you can get, really, isn't it? So anyway, that's why they're not taking cash. He asked the manager woman or whoever was working there, and she said no facilities to pay cash. Now what we're going to do? Shane's got his eye on £3.
Ka-ching.
£1.50. So this lovely woman in the charity shop comes over and she said, "Oh, I'll buy it for you if you give me the cash." And it was like, how nice. So I gave her the £1.50 over to the till she comes with us. I mean, she could have done us over, really, couldn't she? Because I paid her the £1.50 before we was anywhere near the till.
What, she could have legged it out the door?
She could have run out the charity shop.
With the till?
Yeah, with my £1.50 and you're still holding books that you can't buy. Anyway, no, she came to the till, she paid the £1.50 on a card for us. And Shane's happy because he's got his books.
Yeah, job done. Let's have a look at what we got from the supermarket.
So we got a bargain.
We was after some coriander for a recipe that we're cooking for tea tonight. And we saw one reduced. We need to take the chicken out.
So then we have got 2 packs of biscuits because they were down to £1. Because clubs at what? Clubs at £1.60. Extortionate. We've got some raisins, lunchbox snacks. We've got a can of squirt cream. And we've got eggs ready for my biscuit baking tomorrow. Oh, and I nearly forgot. I've got some sprinkles to chuck in my biscuits.
Sprinkle biscuits.
Yeah, I'm doing sprinkle biscuits tomorrow for Cookie Corner on Friday. So we've got a loaf of bread. We found some beef braising steaks. We're going to try that for another recipe, aren't we?
We've got, I think it's a Schwartz packet mix for some kind of beef casserole.
We've got some Chicago Town subs that we're going to stick in the air fryer oven in a minute and have for dinner. 2 more bottles of our Coke, of the cheapo Coke. Got some best for baking butter for my biscuits. Honey roast ham. 2 packs of cheese. They actually had red lettuce today, didn't they? They didn't.
Yeah, the supermarket sold out of cheese the other day. Can you believe that?
And then we've also got
shortage on cheese and toilet rolls.
Don't you'll start a rumour. Some Golden Wonder crisps and some fish and chips. This is all kids' packed lunch stuff now, isn't it, really? We've got some packs of gingerbread.
Well, they like the fish and chips because they're not classed as crisps.
Yeah.
They're classed as baked biscuits.
We only allow them to have one packet of crisps a day each. So they tell me that they're baked biscuits, so they get to have a packet of those and packets.
Yeah, the baked biscuits. It's a bit like the Jaffa cake argument. Is it a cake or a biscuit for the purposes of value-added tax?
Yeah. We've got 2 boxes of Halos.
Yeah, they're like knockoff Oreos, aren't they?
Yeah, it's like them. They're only 99p. 99p a box for 8 packs.
Compared to £8.
Well, for the branded one. We've got some walnut whips.
Walnut whips. If only I had a walnut.
Some Maryland cookies.
Speaking of walnuts, I have got to face the DVLA again, haven't I, at some point this week?
We've got a pack of fudge, pack of flakes, some vanilla for my biscuits. We've got a pack of Milky Bars.
The Milky Bars are on me.
Ibuprofen. And then we've got Curly Whirlies, 2 boxes of fruit strings, and Turkish salad bars. And that's our shopping haul for this morning. This is what Shane and I have got for dinner today.
And it's not crackers and cheese.
And it's not crackers and cheese, no.
Something different.
Yeah. And hopefully warm us up a bit.
Yeah. And aiming towards our weight loss for the month as well.
That's
more interesting. I'm still wondering what new characters we're going to unlock at the supermarket later in the week. See you in a bit.
See you later.
Day 3 tea time. We have raided the cupboard for anything that might be close to the best before, and we found something that's just gone past the best before, which is these pots here. This is these, what are they called? Patex Korma paste pots. So we're going to give those a try past the best before date.
Which was only September.
And see what they're like. On the side of that, we managed to find some coconut milk as well, which is probably close or past the best before date as well. What does that recommend?
September 24.
September 2024, so
we're close.
We're a couple
close.
of days after that one, but it's not going to waste. We are going to eat it. We've got some onion to go with it, some ginger, some cream, and we've managed to find a couple of bags of half-used rice. So that's going to go in the rice cooker. We're going to cook that up as well.
And the coriander you bought today.
We've got some coriander reduced today as well, which was perfect timing because it says to stick some of that on as well.
And the chicken breasts were reduced at the weekend, weren't they?
They were. So we've frozen them and we've took them out today for this. Let's get cooking. I've washed the rice and stuck that in the rice cooker. Lisa's prepped the onion and you're going to
saute that.
I'm going to get that in the pan, and then what's after that?
I've prepped the ginger, but I think I'm going to grate that and grate the ginger in as well. Then we're going to saute that, and then we're going to chop the chicken and add that. Brilliant. And to think how much experience of this I've had.
That's the ginger going in. I'm going to grate that on top after it's been peeled. Bet you get your fingers.
I'm going to say, yeah, you might get a bit of skin as well. You'll never know, will you?
No. This is the paste pot. Bit of separation there, but that's normal. No problem at all. It smells really good.
Well, it's normal when it's out of date.
Lisa's on with all the humour tonight, isn't she?
Well, it might be normal when it's out of date.
It's like a one-woman comedian show, this.
I know it's even better when I laugh at my own jokes.
Isn't it just? There's the onion coming along, sautéing with the ginger and the skin.
Oh, it's burning my eyes now.
Right, are you putting that in, or is it ready yet or not?
Well, we can pop it in, can't we? Yeah, all over my finger then, wasn't it?
And then you have to add 1 pot of water in, don't you, once it's sizzled?
Now the chicken's sizzling nicely, we're going to add our 1 pot of water. Give that a mix up. And while that's going to carry on cooking, I'm going to chop the chicken. Now the chicken is chopped into chunks, we're now going to add that to the pan and sear it.
While some of us are having this, look at the delights that Lisa's got.
Whilst this curry smells lovely.
It smells absolutely
it really
fantastic.
Does smell lovely. It's not for me. I am not a curry eater.
Lisa's not a curry eater.
Sweet and sour chicken, yeah. Curry, no. So tonight, I'm having
cardboard.
Cardboard. Well, cardboard and gravy.
Yeah. Let's have a look at the cardboard.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Let's just take a moment
Just
to admire.
Yeah, you're going to need a moment for this. Wow. Look at that.
Well, I'm hoping it's going to look like that. I'm not having peas and carrots though.
Well, it'd be interesting to see if that does look like that picture, won't it?
Yeah, I'm just going to have Yorkshire pudding. Well, I'm just going to have a toad in the hole and gravy.
You're going to need more than gravy with that.
Well, it might soften it up. So I'm going to pop this in the oven and I'll show you what it looks like when it's cooked.
Use your imagination, everyone at home.
We've measured out 200 millilitres of coconut milk. I once got coconut oil then. Coconut milk, so we're just going to pour that in.
And then after that we've got 30 millilitres of double cream.
Double cream.
There's cream. We ended up with 35 millilitres. It'll be right.
It'll be fine.
It's going to make a good rich sauce, that, isn't it? And that colour is coming through for korma sauce, isn't it? With the addition of that coconut milk.
Yeah.
Looking good, that.
It smells nice.
It smells really good, yeah. Well, that rice cooker must have a house brick in it or something.
It's taking ages.
Because that's not ready.
Well, mine is.
But Lisa's alright, look at that. And actually...
Don't diss Aunt Bessie's.
It does. It does look like the picture, doesn't it?
Should we take it out and see what it looks like underneath? Look at that.
Well, that's not too bad.
I'm quite pleased with that.
You'll have to give a review after, won't you, Lisa?
Yeah.
And tell people what they think, what you think, Sally.
What I think,
What
yeah.
you think, yeah.
So I'm going to stick my gravy on. I might stick applesauce on it as well.
While we're still waiting for this rice to cook then, Lisa, talk us through everybody's tea that you're having to muster all in one go.
I'm just making my mug of gravy for one.
Gravy in a mug.
Yeah. So
When you've had too much tea.
Yeah. Plate now. Right. I'm having toad in the hole with gravy and applesauce. Oh, I've got lumpy gravy now. Anyway, it's okay, it's only for me. Then, Shane's having curry. Then, the kids, I've got one having curry, one trying the curry and rice, but also having scrambled egg on toast. One's having chicken fingers with rice, and one's having chicken burger with toast. How random. I wish I was that mum that could do one tea, fits all, but I can't. It's like Lisa's Cafe every day. It's almost one tea each, not one tea fits all.
I'll tell you what, if you got that in a cafe, you'd be sending it back.
What's wrong with it? Don't diss Aunt Bessie.
It doesn't look too bad compared to the picture, though, to be fair.
No.
Right, what we're serving up now?
Chicken fingers, look. I need some tongs over it too, aren't
What, can't you pick them off the plate?
I want to not. Got some chicken fingers. We've got a chicken burger.
Mug of tea.
Pardon?
A mug of tea.
Not to be confused with a mug of tea. This one's having toast. He'll have rice separate. Right, where's my butter?
And we still haven't even got a time on the rice cooker yet.
And we've got a hungry kid who's starving Marvin waiting for his tea.
Yeah, where is it?
Yeah. I'm in the bad books because it wasn't ready for the time I said it was going to be ready.
And we have finally got a 10-minute timer on the rice cooker, so we're 10 minutes away from the curry.
Minutes.
10 minutes to curry time, 10 minutes to curry time. Just when you thought it, you'd seen it all.
You've not seen nothing in Lisa's kitchen. I'm telling you, you have not seen nothing.
Well, it keeps you busy at tea time, doesn't it?
Yeah, it certainly does.
What was your aim? One pot fits all?
Yeah, one tea fits all. That's never going to happen, is it?
No.
Yeah, I've got high hopes from Bessie.
Don't let Lisa down.
I tried the Iceland one, didn't I, the other week? I didn't like that. That's
What do you reckon to that?
That's all right, John Bet.
I'm going to wait for my curry, thanks.
That's not actually that bad, actually. Sausage is quite tasty, and the Yorkshire pudding isn't burnt. It's quite nice on the bottom. It's not rubbery, and it does actually taste like Yorkshire pudding. So overall, I'm quite happy with that one. But it was quite expensive though, wasn't it?
£2.50, I think.
Yeah, I think it was quite expensive actually for what it is.
What do you rate that out of 10 then?
8.
Would you have it again?
Yeah, I'd have that one again. I wouldn't have the Iceland one again. But yeah, I'd have that one again.
There you go then. Brand
Maybe
new.
next time I could put it with some mash and peas, but I couldn't be bothered tonight.
What,
So
not
it's
tea?
just- I wouldn't recommend pouring tea on it.
You've all seen that rubber monstrosity that Lisa's had. Aunt Bessie's favourite. Come and take a look at this.
Who do you think you are?
See? Who's laughing now?
That what they?
2 eyes. There you go, back on me.
Well, let's just say, look, so this is the kids that are trying it, so they can take theirs now, look.
Down in the comments, rate my plate. Team Shane or Team Lisa.
There's nothing wrong with my toad in the hole with gravy and apple sauce.
Rate my plate, Team Shane.
No, Team Lisa.
Right, let's give this a go. That has got quite a nice taste to it, that has. And for a kind of different sauce, a bit more cooking rather than just the pot where everything's made up. I can't
It didn't take
fault
too
that.
much to cook though, did it? There wasn't too much extra.
The only thing to bear in mind is we've had longer cook time on the rice cooker.
Yeah.
And at one point, up until I saw the steam coming out the top, I was wondering whether it had bust. And it wasn't even going to cook anything. But yeah, what did Lisa's toad in the hole get? You got 8. Yeah, I'll go for an 8 with that, to be quite honest. It's used quite a few things up in the cupboard. I can't fault that.
Found an extra use for the leftover cream that was in the fridge. I found a tin of Princess Peaches. So I'm having peaches and cream. Happy days.